Hello, it's math time with Mrs. Depperschmidt. Today I'm going to continue our discussion of rays, lines, and angles, specifically talking about how we give those items a name, those objects. We'll talk about the way we say their names and how we write them. So here we go. I think you'll enjoy this. First, let's talk about a ray. I've drawn a ray here, and we'll call it ray AB. It's drawn like this. It has an end point at A and another point at B, and it continues on forever in the direction shown by the arrow. Now when we're going to write the name of this, I can say it out loud and we say this is ray AB, and written down it would look like this. We can write the word ray, capital A, capital B, because those are the 2 points, but sometimes it's quicker and easier if we just draw a representation, a symbol, a ray symbol, which is an arrow, over the top of the letters that give our ray its name. So when we say it like this, when it's drawn like this, we say that is stands for ray AB, just like the picture of ray AB. Next we'll talk about a line. This line is defined by points C and D and continues on in both directions, as we know lines do. And we can say that this is line CD, but that's a lot to write. So in shorthand, the easier way to write it is the line symbol over the top of the initials CD that stand for line CD. Okay? We could also call it line DC. It doesn't matter which order you go in with the 2 alphabet letters that define this line. It does matter with a ray, because a ray goes on, has a definite ending point. It starts at A and then continues to B. With a ray, you always write the alphabet letters in the order from the origin, the starting of the ray, in the direction that it's going. Okay, the way it's drawn. With a line, it's not so important which direction you go. But with a ray, stick with the direction of the arrow. And here's how we write or say the name of line CD, which is exactly the same thing as line DC. Okay? I just want everybody to understand that the same way so that we are consistent and we know what each other is talking about when we're referring to rays and lines. Next, I'll show you some pictures of angle. This picture, this is angle MRN. We could also call it angle NRM. You'll notice that I'm always saying the name of the vertex of the angle in the middle. Doesn't matter which way we go, but the point, the corner, or the vertex needs to be said in the middle, because it is in the middle when we're talking about an angle. If we're writing it in words, it looks like this, angle MRN, or angle NRM. But of course, you've probably guessed there's a shorter, easier way to write it with a symbol. The angle symbol looks like a kind of a flat arrow point, which is a representation of an angle. That means angle, capital MRN. And you probably understand. We could also say angle NRM. That works really well for naming angles and talking about them, so that people all understand and that what we're talking about and referring to the same angle, so we don't cause any confusion. Lastly, there's another way to give an angle a name without using 3 alphabet letters. We could indicate the angle that we're talking about by giving it an alphabet letter, and usually these are lowercase now. We're calling this angle X, and I've put the angle symbol and lowercase x. Sometimes that's much easier to use to refer to a specific angle. I hope this is okay. We'll talk more about this, and you'll get more and more used to naming rays, lines, and angles as we continue our work in this chapter. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you at school, and remember to please, please, please be kind. I'll see you soon.